W was in the chat. W was in the chat.
W Bruce. Okay, let's get to this. I got a timestamp. This is Lil. I want to ask how many people know about, like, in chat, just out of context, because I know some of you guys know, because you guys were sending me this video on TikTok. Let's go.
Helping them.
So let's watch. People told me to react to this.
And that's the work that I'm basically doing. That's why I'm always surrounded by young people.
That's beautiful.
And that's how I ended up dating young people. And I know that's where you want me to go.
Very.
That's where I was going.
Yeah.
That's where I was going.
Wait, how old
My
are you?
question,
FYI, if it was up to me, those two popular girls that are well known, I would not have dated them.
and Sonwabile. Okay, so
Tech Boy Beef. Who commented that? The Broski 10. Oh my God, this nigga's a real one. What the fuck? So you guys were back then. So you guys are real ones, though. You guys have been stuck with me since Bloom days. That's real. W chat.
no, hold on. So I heard from a little birdie that you dated Angela and
Angela Linda.
from
Everybody spam W Angela in the chat.
Sonwabile.
No. Your ex, okay, let me just clear this out quick, fast, before we get anywhere. Angela and I never dated. That was the brew. Fast, let's just get that out the way quick. Angela and I never dated. We were just the brews. And mind you, you guys remember the handcuff, 24 hours handcuff to Angel. Lila was the one shooting it, bro. She was the camera guy. Boom. That's why I keep telling people, think like, niggas really think I'm out here chowing bombs, dog. I'm telling you, bro, like, chill. Don't be spoiled, dog.
I
You
forgot the
dated
name.
them. So how do you think that they were using you?
Cap. Yo, dog, niggas.
In a way to get into the industry?
She paid for the dinner that day. Exactly. Nigga, I couldn't even pay for dinner. She paid for the dinner, bro. She paid for the dinner. I was handcuffed to Angela for 24 hours and she paid for the dinner. She was the camera guy. She was the camera guy that night. She paid for the dinner. I couldn't even pay for dinner. I still can't pay for dinner till this day though, so but that's not the point though. I couldn't pay for dinner.
Or
What?
it was actual love?
Icebreaker if it didn't.
Literally.
I just want to know that.
Okay. How do I answer this?
Straight.
Okay. Straight.
Yeah.
All right. It's a yes and no answer.
Okay.
You know, no. Let me explain.
Elaborate.
Let me explain. All right. Before them, that's the work that I do. I'm surrounded by talent. I'm surrounded by people. When I approached them, it was for that.
Yeah.
I wanted to help them with their talent and to
Yeah.
manage their influence.
Yeah.
They decided, I want to jola Leila.
I went.
Okay, wait, hold on. So it wasn't a mutual thing. They decided and said, I want you, and you were like, oh, well, okay.
Basically.
Viral.
I want to show you the Hans he's talking about, chat. Do you guys know the Hans he's talking about? This is Angela. This is the one these are the girls that supposedly threw themselves at her. The first one, yeah, this is her. That supposedly threw themselves at her. You guys, and this is her. Nah, she's cooking. I won't lie. She's cooking. They both nines. She's cooking. Yeah, they both like they're up there. They're good looking females. Like that.
I didn't what?
Those guys' hands are pretty, man.
I didn't what?
Didn't
like,
fuss
like ask them out. Like, yo, man.
I don't know how to ask a girl out.
They ask you
Really?
out.
Yes, I don't know.
So they asked you out. Crazy.
Yes, the other one on my TikTok live and told the whole world I'm jolling with
Which
her.
one? Which one?
The second one, when I thought we were friends.
The second one came out.
No, I think the first one, you know.
The first one is Angela. The second one is.
The first one is Angela, and this.
I wanted to help her with her social media career, and I also wanted to make a new friend.
Hectic.
Right? She's the one when I was on my TikTok live, because I do a lot of TikTok lives. So my TikTok community was like, you are Jolie, you are Jolie. I'm like, no, she's just a friend and I'm helping her.
Okay,
So
cool.
she was on a video call with me.
Yeah.
And I'm like, my people are accusing me of dating you and I'm not.
Hectic.
Can you just please confirm that me and you are just friends?
Yep.
Madam, me, I put her on the live. She decides, no, me and Leila, we're Jolie. I'm like,
This guy.
eh?
Aria.
I'm like, ah?
So I want to know, man, Leila, like you are a very public person, man, and I want to know, how do you guys like break up? What happens? Who's wrong in both of your relationship? Ke mang wa di hore le kgawana? No, I want to know. I'm just curious.
Crazy.
Guys, are we not
How old is
curious,
she?
man?
I don't know, actually, but I know she's old, but I don't know how
I
old
don't
she
think
is.
there's anybody
I
that's
forgot,
wrong.
actually. She told me,
One.
but I forgot.
Yeah.
I'm very old.
How old are you,
How
if you
old?
don't mind us asking?
Next month, on the 15th of March, I will be turning 40 years old.
Damn. Yo, chat, chill. Someone said Magriza in the chat. Yo, we're not gonna tolerate, like, let's not. Chance, you guys need to relax, bro. I promise. Like, and thing is, I can't minimize the chat, bro. But like, yo, that's crazy. Okay, I'm not reading that. I'm not reading that one.
So, how old is the youngest person you've ever dated?
My 60s.
No.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Wait, how old?
Well, how old what? What
How
was
old
the
is the
question?
youngest person you've ever dated?
Angela was 17.
Wait, what? How old were you? But Layla, how old were you? Enough.
I thought they started dating at like when Angela was 19. I met Angela at, I think she was 19 and I was like 20 or something. She was 19, I was 20, or we were the same age. Someone said Diddy. Listen. Damn, I didn't know like it was before that. I thought they started like dating around the time I had known them. That's crazy though. Wait, nah, what's the legal age? It's illegal for any person younger than 16 to consent. Oh, so that's...
Okay, no, wait. Do we now say this is a P. Diddy situation? Or what do we do?
Wait, but how old
Because
were
it's a
you at
woman
that
in
time?
this situation.
Hold on, guys.
So is it
What?
different
Sorry,
if it's
what
a
did you say?
woman?
Hold on. Which?
Do we
I
now
don't
say
know.
this is a P. Diddy situation? Because now
Chad, you guys think it's different if it's a woman? I don't know, bro. I'm asking genuinely. I don't know what's right or wrong. I just want to ask what you guys think. I don't know. I'm here to educate myself too. No, it can't be different.
just because you're a woman doesn't make it right.
No.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't.
But how? Mara 17 and 40, 30. Young.
Wait, I wasn't 40 then. Calm down.
How old are you?
I was about 35.
25 years.
That won't make it better though. Damn.
Oh,
Hectic.
okay.
Damn.
You understand?
Damn.
What's your next? What was your question?
I even forgot. Wait, you're saying you were 25 at the time?
I was around 35 years. Around
Wait,
that time.
35?
Yes, around that time.
So would you call yourself a predator then?
Did I what?
Would you call yourself a predator then?
No, I didn't
It's
go
a
after them.
question.
A predator goes after
Oh, they
the
went after
prey.
you.
I wasn't going after them. They went after me.
Hectic, my boy.
That's why I'm
What?
saying. That's why I'm saying. For over 15 years,
Yeah.
I have helped, trained, and developed young men and young girls. I've been doing.
Cause now it's gonna seem like. Nah, let me not even say that out loud. Let me mind that.
This for the long.
You were victims also. Okay, well, listen. Let me elaborate. Let me elaborate on that shit. You were a victim? No. Let me elaborate on that shit quickly. It was never like a. It was never. She did say, "Yo, I can be your manager." This was back before she said, and I was like, nah, cause speak out, okay? I knew niggas were gonna say this, bro. I knew niggas were gonna say this, bro. Niggas were gonna take everything out of context. She did bring it, but it was never like a conversation. It was like before I came to Josie, like right before I came to Josie. So when I got here, and then I started doing my own thing, I started doing YouTube, TikTok, I didn't see the need to have her as a manager when she's all the way in Bloom. Oh no, buddy. Speak out, bro. Nah. Nah. I'm good, bro. I'm good. Trust.
Longest time. You understand? But because of my childhood traumas, what I've gone through, what I've been through, I've never actually had a romantic relationship. Those two were my first.
Crazy.
Before that, I tried with a guy.
Yeah.
It didn't work out.
Yeah.
You get?
Yeah.
So literally, those first two were literally my first.
Free Ovi. Don't start. Yo, you see now, dog. Okay, well listen. Hear me out, bro. Ban. Whoever's gonna start spamming free Ovi in the chat, ban. Clean.
Relationship experience.
At the age of 35.
Yes.
Yo,
Wow.
as bad.
Yes. Oh, that is the systematic trauma we have as a people in our country. We keep a lot of things bottled inside,
Yeah.
and we don't know how to take them out. That is why a lot of us are angry, bitter, and messed up.
Okay.
I was very fat, I was very depressed, and I hated myself because I lived for other people. I created personas to appease the people in my life, and I never actually knew myself.
Wow.
You understand? So in my awakening, all of these amazing things happened to me in the last 5 years.
Damn.
Oh.
Are you okay though?
I'm fantastic.
now.
Can you see me? Oh my God. I am in heaven.
Yeah, shout out.
Yo.
I do remember like she was very like this, even like IRL. She was very like, yo, shit, like these stories I carved them a bit. Like I remember us having this kind of conversation.
I wanna.
Broke out trauma. Okay, you see, Chins. Fuck. Niggas like to joke about serious things, dog. There's people out there who are serious victims. Me, I'm not a victim, Chins.
Close this, Leila.
Yo, okay, niggas are gonna clown and shit, dog.
Every time you mention like your name in front of people from here in Bloom, they always say, "Yo, you go black you as an influencer. Like this is the person, this is the guy."
Yeah, that's-
I
everybody
remember even
knew
Donald,
that.
I believe.
Yes.
That's your guy. That's your person.
Yes.
So
plug-
I feel like your
Leila
work
was the
speaks for
plug in
itself.
Bloom.
You
Yes,
know,
I try.
shout out to you. I just don't believe or relationship you are posting.
Yes.
So maybe that's something you learn when now we did it.
I learned the hard way.
Yeah, and sometimes now we learn
learned
while
the
we are
hard way. Yeah.
So you know what I'm saying, and it's okay, man. You know, you did your work, and guys, if you want to
She
be an
plugged you.
influencer,
Okay, niggas, yo, bro. Okay, I need to shut up. Let me just move on, dog. Let me just move on, cause niggas are gonna twist my words, bro. She plugged you. What you mean by that, dog? What you mean by that, dog? Don't. Niggas are gonna make everything zesty, bro. Let's go play Fortnite, dog. Let's go play Fortnite, bro.
W is in the chat. W is in the chat.